Howdy Simmers. With the Life and Death expansion just around the corner, and us getting that base game update last week, I'm in the mood to do something a little bit on the occulty side. So today I'm going to be doing the Every Room is a Different Occult challenge. The occults we'll be using are ghosts, vampires, werewolves, spellcasters, and mermaids. This is the house that I built for this challenge. I think it turned out really nice. It's got a little bit of that creepy factor that I wanted. And I built this in Moonwood Mill, which is the world that comes with the werewolves pack. I was originally going to build this in Forgotten Hollow, the vampires world, but the lots were just a little too big for my liking there, so Moonwood Mill it is. All of the occults we'll be using are on this wheel, so let's go ahead and spin for our living room. Ooh, a werewolf's living room. Okay then. So for our werewolf's living room, we don't really have a lot of options. We have some stone and the siding, which I personally prefer to have just in the gray swatch, so I think that's what we're gonna do. And then for our flooring, we have this rough and tumble tile, which I'm kind of leaning towards using the gray swatch as well. This is gonna look very roughed up and run down. But we do have a couch, and I think I'm actually going to have the living room go this way. I know that's a little odd, but I think it'll flow a little bit nicer. For our TV situation, I'm gonna get this globetrotting end table. These look like suitcases, which they do actually have some suitcases that are like a dresser from werewolves. So I think we're gonna do that. And then for the TV, I want to get this one from the Basement Treasures kit, and I think that it'll work perfectly. I want to angle this a little bit better, so I think I'm gonna switch to the Sims 3 camera for a moment and just kind of rotate that a little bit more, so it's probably more like that. I might push the couch back one and then see if we can get a chair in here. I'm actually leaning towards using this one from Cats and Dogs just because it has a little bit of that older look. It's not really trashed at all, but I think it could work really well with what we're going for here. And then for coffee tables, you know I have to use this one from the Basement Treasures kit. I just have to try to fit it in here, which honestly I think I can do. I might have to pull the couch back maybe like a ½ inch more. We'll get our kind of beat up, scuffed rug in here. And I think we have a little cozy setup. We will, of course, get some art on the walls. And I think the ones of the, like, scratched up vampires are perfect for this. I just find this so funny. It is a little annoying that all the frames are different colors, but it's fine. We could also get a little, like, moon decal somewhere in here, maybe right over the TV there. And if we size this down a little bit, we can get some graffiti on some of these other walls. Then we do have a lamp around here, which I will probably stick in this corner. I think this room could also benefit from some plants. So maybe right in front of the graffiti, we'll put this group of planters here. We don't really have any clutter items, but I could probably get away with getting like a guitar in this room or something, just so we have an activity to do in here, so maybe we'll do that. Do I want to change the swatch? Oh, I think the blue one could be cool. We have some interesting color choices going on here. Oh, we could have put this in here too, maybe. This is such a random item for a living room. I think the last thing I'll probably do in here is replace our little saucer light here with these lights from werewolves, which I think I'll actually keep in blue as well. I really hope those aren't like too low. But I think that is our werewolves living room. I think that it is definitely interesting. What are we getting for our kitchen? We're doing a mermaid kitchen. Doing a mermaid kitchen is definitely going to be hard, but I think we can get away with using this tile because it kind of looks a little watery. As much as I hate it, I do think that we're going to have to use the island living counters just because mermaids do come with island living, and I don't know how well I'm gonna do at this. I'm so picky when it comes to these counters because I absolutely hate them, and I don't believe that they come with upper cabinets either. We don't have any appliances that come with island living either, so we're gonna have to make do with what we got. I think we can get away with using these appliances from the country kitchen kit. And then for the sink, we'll just go for something really basic. We'll get a little trash can in the corner here. This one's like a barrel looking trash can. And of course, we need a fire extinguisher. For clutter, we'll get this Mermaid's Love treasure chest. And where am I gonna put this? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we can stick it right by the trash can and I don't know. It'll just be there. I don't think it functions, does it? No, it doesn't do anything. We also can't change the swatch, so that's fun. I'm gonna use the bathroom clutter kit to get some of these, like, under the sea decals. because this is as close as I can get to mermaid stuff. So we'll just kind of put these around and hope that this makes sense. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this giant spoon and fork combo and just put it right over our oven here. And I think this is gonna be our mermaid kitchen. Let me know how I did on this, because dang, that was hard. For the dining room, we are going to do, ooh, a ghost dining room. Interesting. I actually find it really funny that we're doing a ghost dining room because ghosts don't eat anything. For our wallpaper, I definitely want to use one of the spooky stuff pack walls because we have a couple of ghost wallpapers that I think are really, really cool. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. It is very, very cute. I think we'll probably use a lot of the spooky stuff pack in here, honestly. I did a build recently where I built for kind of a Halloween party and I used a lot of this stuff. So I think that it'll work out. I really wish that these ghost chairs snap to dining tables, but sadly that is not the case, but they would be perfect. I think instead I'll use these chairs from the base game because they kind of look like ghosts to me with like the flowing sheet over them. I might also put that at a diagonal because I don't know if they can actually get to that. This is kind of a skinny space. Spooky stuff doesn't have a ghost rug, but we do have a skeleton, which I feel is a close second. I looked for stuff with the word ghost in it, and so I think I'm gonna get a couple of these like ghost lights around the place just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. We have a few options for how we want them to look as well. And then we also have this ghost gnome, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Oh, I can slot it to the table up here. I absolutely will be doing that. I think we can also get away with getting a portrait of Gidry from the paranormal pack, just because he is a ghost, and a very iconic one at that. Maybe for the lighting in here, we'll get a couple sconces around, just to try to brighten up the place. I don't know how much light these actually give. Eh, not a lot, but enough. I think one more might be good. And then we can call it on our little ghost dining room. I also went ahead and continued our werewolf aesthetic upstairs in our hallway, just so we could fill this out because we do only have 2 rooms left and only 2 occults left. Let's get this bathroom out of the way. What are we doing for that? Okay, we're doing a spellcaster bathroom. Interesting. I've been using the Realm of Magic stuff a lot lately because I've been renovating the entirety of Glimmerbrook. So I know for a fact that we don't have a lot of good options for bathroom stuff when it comes to this pack. But at least we do have a bathroom tile. It's not the nicest, but it is what it is. I kind of feel like going with a darker aesthetic for this bathroom. I've done a lot of like lighter toned bathrooms using the Realm of Magic stuff lately. So I don't know, I kind of want to go with a darker vibe this time. Maybe we'll do like the gold and black. I don't really like the layout of this, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think we have much of a choice in here. I'm gonna try to squeeze this in. Oh, I hate that. I don't know, maybe I can make it even smaller and we'll use it as like a shower mat or something. Okay, I'm scratching that. I hate it. I don't know, we can probably get away with using this one. I think this one is a little bit nicer. But maybe we won't put it in front of the shower. I know I have a thing with not having rugs in front of the shower and stuff because I worry my Sims will slip. Even though that's not a thing. But for the purpose of this, we're just gonna go with it. We don't have a lot of room for stuff in here, so I'm just gonna try to get some pictures around, and we will call that our spellcaster bathroom. I know that's very not creative, but what can we do? We don't have a lot of bathroom stuff for this pack. Maybe I'll get some of these herbs though, and we'll just hang those right over there. And then lastly, I will not forget about the toilet paper. So there we go. That is our spellcaster bathroom, which means our last room is the vampire's bedroom. This is gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna do this kind of fancy carpet. I definitely want to overdo it with this room because vampires are just so extravagant. So I do think I will get like a real bed, but then I also kind of want to add a coffin in here. But we don't have the room for it, do we? I don't know. If I push it up against the wall, I might be able to get away with it. I didn't even pick out a wallpaper, I'm realizing. I just kind of went. I don't know. Maybe we'll do this wallpaper. It is a lot of pattern, I know. Oh, actually, what we could do this wallpaper. It actually matches with the wardrobe. So I know the black and the brown is a really weird thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, we do have a lot of this like wear and tear from vampires as well. I actually put this on the outside of the build, but I can probably get away with using some of it in here as well. I kind of want to get this tapestry and then, I don't know, just get a little bit of regular art on these walls. And I think they can get into the coffin. It might just be a little bit glitchy. I don't actually know. We don't have any plants. We do have some lighting in here though, so I might... Ooh, this is actually a really nice chandelier. We'll do that. I think that brightens up the space, and we'll get rid of this other little light here. Kind of want to get this chair in here, but I don't think I have anywhere proper to put it, unless I try to put it like in this corner here. Then the door is in the way, and if I move it, it's going to interfere with that graffiti. So maybe no to the chair. It's fine. I think the last thing I'll do is just get some curtains in here because vampires don't really like sunlight. So with that in mind, I think that is our vampire's bedroom. I actually really like this room, even though it has a lot going on. But there we go. That is our every room is a different occult challenge. So I definitely think this came out really interesting. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap of everything. So here is our house. Inside we have our werewolves living room, which these lights are definitely hanging really low. I don't have high hopes for that. We have our bright mermaid themed kitchen, which looking at it from this view, definitely can say it gives off some kind of mermaid vibes. There's not too much happening in here. Our ghost themed dining room. Little small, but definitely cute. And then we have our werewolves hallway, our continuation of downstairs. We have our spellcaster bathroom, which is very small, does not have a lot going for it. And then finally, the vampire's bedroom, which is probably my favorite room in the entire build. I just really, really like it. It's very fancy in here, very cozy. This house is available for you on the gallery. It's called Every Room Occult House, and you can find it under my ID, TheSimmingKoalaa, with 2 A's at the end. It's always in the description if you guys ever want to download anything from me. I hope you all like the build. I had a lot of fun putting this together. Going into this, I didn't really know which occult was gonna get which room. I was kind of hopeful we'd get a mermaid bathroom. Alas, that did not end up being the case. But it's fine, because I still think the house came out kind of nice. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the Life and Death expansion coming out in a couple of days? I know I am. I'm really excited for Ghosts to kind of get a little bit of an expansion on their capabilities. I think it's going to be really cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the build, and with that I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.